I am ill, I'm drinking a Lemsip. I left the fucking washing machine on, so now it's gonna be making a shit ton of noise. But I was filming in the spare room, and then I found a really old teddy bear without a head. That freaked me out a little bit. I'm just gonna shout over the washing machine. This Lemsip is vile. My camera is not focusing on my face. Right. Never realised how loud a washing machine is before. Lemsip is nasty. I'm hoping the Lemsip kicks in so I don't sound like I have cotton wool shoved up my nose. So that's about that. When I have a cold, I feel like I can sound a bit like Moaning Myrtle.
I don't know how. You could always have my toy.
So how are we all? I'm ill, but it's my day off today, so I wanted to do something productive. Okay, that's just great. Let's just wait for the washing machine to finish, shall we? So I'm just gonna shout over the washing machine. I haven't really been doing much at the moment. I've just been working, so I haven't got anything to vlog about. I haven't done anything, but I wanted to film a video, so this is another requested tag video, because you know, I know how much you love those. This one was requested a few times on my Instagram, so this is the get to know me tag. I can't deal with the washing machine. I'm gonna come back.
2,000 years later.
Super noodles whilst away. Then you pop them in the microwave. Just waiting for my super noodles. My super noodles are done and I'm having a coughing fit. Probably shouldn't sing when I'm sick. I'm sick. Boo, you whore. My super noodles aren't done yet. They're done. Need to let them cool down a bit. Like a free facial. The washing machine has stopped. So shall I just answer questions whilst I'm eating my super noodles? It's really dark and windy outside. And I had to drive under a tree yesterday. Insert picture. Just to get to work. That was fun. I could probably live on the chicken super noodles and the barbecue beef. Please enjoy watching me eat super noodles and answering your questions. Okay, where did you grow up? I grew up in England, in Kent, which is the Garden of England. It's not really. Some places are nice, some places are a bit of a shithole. And if you don't know where Kent is, it's like half an hour from the place where everyone goes shut up and 40 minutes the other way from London. So we have Essex one side and London the other, then Kent in the middle. I feel like I have to really enunciate when I have a cold. I can't even understand myself. Where do you currently live? Still in Kent. Who is your best friend? What am I, 12? How tall are you? I am 5'6½", so I'm pretty small. Dogs or cats? Cats. I got asked this question the other day. Funniest moment throughout high school. So high school is secondary school. Didn't really have any funny moments in secondary school because I hated it. I went to a really bitchy all-girls grammar school and it was shit. This one time at band camp, I shoved a flute up my... It's kind of hard to explain. We had an assembly hall that had like a mezzanine level, which was our dining hall, which is where we obviously ate our food. But it didn't have a wall. It had like a banister. So if you wanted to, you could like climb under the banister and sort of jump down into the assembly hall from the dining room, which wasn't allowed. But long story short, I was sitting on a table that was right next to this banister. I like pulled my chair back like this and the chair leg fell down the gap and then I like fell under the banister into the assembly hall, which was quite a bit of a drop actually. But there was a stack of chairs in the assembly hall that kind of broke my fall. So it's kind of hard to explain because in my head I can see it. But that was fun. I mean, that's more embarrassing than funny. But what year were you born? I was born in 1991. Are you in or have you gone to college? Yes, I went to college to study musical theatre. What's your favourite drink? I just hate that Dr. Pepper goes flat so quickly. If you're wearing perfume, what scent is it? I normally buy like body mists instead of perfume because perfume is just so expensive. Anything vanilla or coconut or strawberry. Tea or coffee? I'd have to say coffee. What are your life goals? I haven't really thought that far ahead. I just want to travel and be happy and comfortable. Is that too much to ask? What sports do you play or have you played? I used to play netball with my nan. We were on a team called Strood Ladies, but that's the only sport. I'm not really a sporty person. And I did used to figure skate or ice skate, but only because I worked at an ice rink. I'm actually boring myself with these questions. Have any books you read changed your life. I don't really understand how a book or a film can change your life. What is your favourite film? I like too many films. When I was a kid, it was definitely The Secret Garden or A Little Princess. I can quote both of those movies, every single line. I am a princess. All girls are. Even if they live in tiny old attics, even if they dress in rags, even if they aren't pretty or smart or young, they're still princesses. All of us. Didn't your father ever tell you that? Didn't he? So I used to love A Little Princess and The Secret Garden. So I would say like favourite films are something that you could watch no matter how many times you've seen it, even if it's on the TV and you've seen it like 100 times, you can still sit there and watch it. So as well as those two, I would say the others: Bedknobs and Broomsticks, The Sixth Sense, The Craft, Labyrinth, Dirty Dancing, Ghost, Pan's Labyrinth, The Orphanage, El Orfanato. Who are your favourite YouTubers? I don't really watch many channels anymore. Probably Tanner. Fucking love Tanner. Let's have a look at my subscriptions. Fancy Vlogs by Gab. Family Fizz. The Norris Nuts. Cimarelli. Jess Fam. The Crosbys. I get sucked into more of like the random side of YouTube. So cat videos, spot popping, spider bite videos, all the weird shit, like when it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, you're just scrolling through. Do you speak any languages, and if so, how well? I covered this before, so this has been answered before. I used to speak a bit of Spanish, not really anymore. I used to have a French tutor when I was 4 called Jean-Paul. I don't remember any French anymore. Que no hablar español porque mi accento es terrible. Are you single or taken? Taken. What is your idea of a dream date? In all honesty, my ideal date would probably be like make a blanket fort, sit there and watch like a murder documentary on Netflix with a shit ton of food. That's just me. How long was your longest relationship? Well, that would be the one that I'm currently in, and that is 6 years on wait, is it February 11th today? No, 6 years tomorrow, February 11th. How would you describe your fashion sense? Whenever people describe my fashion sense to me, they go, oh, I love your clothes, it's so, they normally say quirky or vintage. So I'm gonna go with that. What is your go-to hairstyle? So this makes me sound like I don't give a rat's ass, but I'm trying to not use heat on my hair, so I literally just leave it in this frizzy mess right now. This is my go-to hairstyle. I look a little bit like Cleopatra right now. It's very, I don't know what the fuck it's doing. But I try and leave it natural now so that it's got a bit of natural wave coming back to it. How many siblings do you have? I don't have any siblings that are fully related to me. I think I have 4 half-brothers, 1 half-sister, 1 stepsister. My nose is running. What is your go-to fast food order? Probs, 6 chicken nuggets, a medium Big Mac meal with a Coke. And some nacho cheese bites, but they stopped doing those. Do you use PC or Mac? Mac. Your most memorable vacation memory. So this one isn't the most memorable, but it's still memorable because I spoke about probably my favourite memory of me getting picked out of the crowd and doing the dolphin show at SeaWorld when I was 6. But this one has literally just sprung to mind. This was the same holiday. My granddad had a pair of bright green, like greeny blue trunks, like swimming shorts. And we were in, I think it's called like Typhoon Lagoon, and he went in the water. He'd been in the water for like most of the day, and he comes out and he's just got green dye just dripping down his legs. And I just remember, because I was sharing a hotel room with my nan and granddad because I was 6, that he was in the shower and he was like, Maureen, Maureen, get me another sponge. Do you have any bad habits? I do that typical girl thing where if I'm in a piss about something and Jack asks me what's wrong, I'm like, nothing. Because I expect him just to be psychic and just guess what's wrong. And then when he doesn't guess what's wrong, I'm like, ah, ah. Then I'm like, don't talk to me. But I want him to talk to me. So when he doesn't talk to me, I'm like, ah, ah, ah. Well, are you gonna talk to me? I don't really know if I have any like actual bad habits as such. Tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. Okay, this is a little bit deep, but it's like something that I've never spoke about, so you wouldn't know this. I spoke about it a bit, but not in detail. So I don't really class my mum as my mum anymore. I call her Hazel. She's a crazy bitch. We haven't spoken, or I haven't seen her in at least since me and Jack have been together, so probably 6+ years I haven't seen her for. The last time we spoke in person, she told me that she wished that I would get breast cancer and die. Thanks, Mum. Thanks. I mean, Mum of the fucking Year award. One time, she actually made me sleep on the floor in my own bedroom. I can't remember why. So I was sleeping on the floor, my bed was to my right, I was sleeping on the floor, and there was a bookcase against my far wall. And it wasn't filled with books, it was filled with VHS tapes. And there was about 6 shelves filled with videos. And she was in a mood, like she quite often was, and she pulled the bookcase like away from the wall so that it tipped and just fell on top of me. All the VHS tapes, everything on that shelf, including the shelf, fell on top of me whilst I was being made to sleep on the floor. And then I was told that I couldn't tidy them up till morning, so I had to just sleep with the videotapes around me. And that is why I ran away to live with my nan and my granddad when I was 11, because she is a cunt. And on that note, that was all the questions. Really random mix of questions. Sorry, this has been really boring, but I just wanted to have a little chat to the camera and I didn't know what else to do. I should hopefully be able to vlog soon because I'm going to be seeing Be More Chill, go to London and actually do something that isn't work. I really want to film the couples yoga challenge video with Jack. I might see if I can convince him to do that with me. So, see you later.